Kevin O'Leary comes up and has this little 20-second clip, and he says, you know, I see one great thing in all business owners that I know, and it's that every business owner has something they do on the side that has nothing to do with their business. All successful business owners do something completely non-business related on their own time just to get their mind clear. Restaurant Punk, what's up?
Restaurant Punk, welcome back.
Punk, wow, that was a lot of caffeine.
I know.
In that
Sorry,
yell.
guys.
Liz is going to kill me.
I know. She hates when I yell.
I just yelled.
She hates when I yell. She says you're obnoxious. Liz, I love you, but girl.
All right.
Don't take
All
it to heart. Don't take it to heart.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? How's your week going? How's everybody feeling?
Exhausting, but
Yeah.
fun.
Exhausting. A lot of stuff going on.
We're going to Vegas soon. I mean, that's going to be awesome.
We is one too many people.
Yeah, we is one of us.
Womp womp.
So I'm going to Vegas soon. Okay, well, that's awkward now. Thanks, guys. Great. So the topic of today is, wow, they're broke, I'm rich. Yeah.
I mean, do you want to tell everybody your net worth or?
I'm
I
not
don't
worth
think-
a lot. It's like a penny, I think.
He has businesses.
penny.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
right.
I think Pete said that he had a topic today. So
So I do have something. I was, scrolling on Facebook and, watching a few videos, and Kevin O'Leary comes up and has this little 20-second clip, and he says, I see one great thing in all business owners that I know, and it's that every business owner has something they do on the side that has nothing to do with their business. All successful business owners do something completely non-business related on their own time just to get their mind clear.
To clear their mind.
And that's a hard, I don't know, because I feel like
Every squinting at him like that.
because I feel like we kind of touched on this, and I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it was the three of us in that one episode when we did talk about hobbies and or like making, I guess, what you do or what you love, what you do for a living or a hobby.
Well, yeah, we did.
But this is something, I guess, different.
Yeah, because when I heard that, I was like,
So what do? You scroll on Facebook, Pete?
like, I feel like whenever I'm not at the restaurants,
You're
my
playing
mind-
your game with Nico on your tablet.
maybe,
You guys
maybe
play
I'm
that game a
watching
lot.
videos. Maybe
Maybe
realistically
you're making
speaking,
love with
I
Noelle.
can't.
What?
Are
Sorry.
you picturing that right now?
Yes. Sweet, sweet love. You and Noelle.
I don't know how I feel about that though. Not
love with Noelle?
not
My
about
God.
that, but
Jesus.
everybody.
Everyone's
he was
different.
talking. Yeah, everyone's different.
Yeah,
you have
I
to
mean-
dance. Everybody has their own.
What do you have, Pete?
I don't know what I have, but I feel like
Playing your game with Nico.
it could be.
Yeah. You've been playing that battle game of, I don't know what it is, forever.
Yeah, like ever
If it's
since
the same-
my
if it's
my
the same
motorcycle
one-
accident, I started playing 2 games, and that was 10, 12 years ago, and I still play them. But
Candy Crush and what else?
Not Candy Crush. But it gets my mind off it because I feel like whenever I tap into that world, I don't think of anything else other than I don't think about the restaurant. I don't think of the stress. I don't think of anything. And I just go, whew, like woosah. You ever see like
Yeah. Take a
Bad
deep breath.
Boys? Yeah. Martin
it's-
Lawrence.
yeah, rub the
Woosah?
ears,
Yeah. But,
Outside of dance, what's your thing?
To be honest, drink.
drink. I
That's
feel like
fair.
I
I'm
feel
just
like
saying,
that's a common denominator through all restaurants.
Yeah, but not you, Pete. You're not someone who's just like, let's go out and drink. I want to have a drink. Like occasionally at home, you'll be like, all right, let me have a scotch.
Yeah, I do like
And
my
even when
scotch.
he does, he acts like he's so bad. He's like, I think I'm going to have a scotch tonight. Like it's something so.
Wow.
I used to.
Seductive.
All right. Speaking of which, when I was operating in Cape
Wow.
May, after we were done our shifts, I mean, how many times have we met up at one of the local places for a drink afterwards at
Still do it.
Finn's or
Yeah.
wherever it may be? It was 4 or 5 nights a week. Like we would all just get out of work from Shimon, from George's, from YB, from wherever.
Go to have a
and
drink.
we would all meet up there and have a drink. And I think it just, it takes the tension off at the end of the night. Some other people go an opposite direction, but, a beverage or two. When I'm at home, though, it's different.
There you go. Then let's go about this and let's talk about the art of the end of the shift drink.
Art of the end of the shift drink.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
the best sip of alcohol. I
it's
think.
you work a long day. Now
could
none of our
have-
now it's harder for us because none of our restaurants have alcohol.
Well, how do you feel about after the kitchen having a rough day, going out and buying a 24-pack of beer and bringing it to the kitchen in front of the
Amen.
house
As a
staff?
server, I have
always
bought the kitchen
do that.
beer sometimes.
Always
like
take
if
care
I
of them.
know I got my ass smacked on the floor that night, I know that they got it 20 times harder. So I will always Not always. I mean, it depends on how well I do.
Now, are you talking
Tips
from
out,
an
right?
owner's perspective? Or
I've
from
never
a,
been an owner. I'm just brand new to
soon
this.
to be.
So
Soon to
to
be.
be.
Now,
Little crown.
I have done that multiple times at George's Place Courthouse. It's been, say it was busy night. We got slammed. We got destroyed and whatnot. It's so hot. Something went wrong, but they fixed it. Go to the store, usually it's about 6-pack of the Corona and a small thing of tequila. Have a beer, have a shot. Thank you very much.
I feel like there's some kitchens that do appreciate that cold beer. Or,
They do. They love their cold beer.
Hell yeah. Like you're, again, after the grunt of everything that you just did, and now you have to clean up. Like even cooking at home.
That is the worst part after the
cook
long
for like
day
an
is
hour, and then all of a
having to
sudden you have to
clean.
clean everything and get it ready to do everything all over again at 9 a.m.
If I
tomorrow.
cook, I don't clean.
You own the place.
Oh, I thought we were talking about my own house. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
Oh, no. If she cooks, I have to clean.
Much
See,
apologies.
no, that's how I grew up.
Yeah.
That's how I grew up.
Well, I could see drinking being one of the getaways for people, but I feel like that's, that's your drug. That's your alcohol. That's your...
God, I'm not an addict. Jesus Christ. Thanks,
The what?
Pete. I'm not an addict. Just like to have fun.
I do like watching you dance when you're drunk, though. I feel like... I don't know how to put it. That's a mental exit without like drowning it out.
No,
You're
it's just
drowning
having,
it out.
Well, I
for-
think what you saw and in your mind, what you're trying to, I guess, elaborate on is like, for instance, whoever, I forget who you were talking about, but like they might a couple times a year go on vacation or do something with their family, or every week on a Tuesday, they'll go golfing. And that's something like dance, every Thursday and Friday you go dance or whatever. You probably do it more or less depending on the season. Having that one thing that you can return to, that you can call yours, that has nothing to do, where you can completely detach from the everyday shit show of being in a restaurant.
Well, let me ask you about this then. It's 3 p.m. and you're getting off a lunch shift, or you're in the middle of the shift, or it's 6 p.m., whatever. You're in the middle of your day and you're just breaking down. What brings you back? What do you do to get your mental state back?
Me?
Yeah.
Take a nap.
You can't leave. You're in the middle. It's a shit show. You're doing your things.
Take a shot.
You just have to walk away for 2 minutes. What do you do?
I don't smoke, so I just go outside and take a drive.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Go out and have a
so I-
cigarette.
So I don't smoke, I don't vape, so I can't leave anywhere. So if I'm stuck there, I'll just go take a walk. Or usually I'll just take a quick drive. If I'm in KMA, I'll just drive around for a little bit.
I think I love driving.
Yeah.
Having a
So
cigarette
when
and
I just, like,
driving.
Listen to music.
Yeah, I just have to go out and I get a Diet Pepsi with lemon. I'll go have
Ew.
a cigarette. I know.
Diet
It's
Pepsi
my
lemon?
it's my
What is
thing.
wrong
I
with you?
know.
I just go out,
I
have
like
a
Pepsi,
cigarette.
though.
It decompresses me because sometimes
All you like your cigarettes.
kitchen staff.
God,
man.
you
To each
Kitchens.
vape free. I'm 100% buying one after this episode, by the way, but but I made it.
I will
2
drive
weeks.
you.
So now,
support you in your
when it comes
decision.
back to the ownership, as an owner, do you do it all the time when it comes to the end of the shift drink? Do you do it all the time?
I don't think it's an all the time because you
Just-
don't want it to be expected. I think it's something to where like, and every
Earned.
now and again, it's very much earned. Like if you can tell that people have been going above and beyond, and even if they're going above and beyond for 3 days straight, it's not like every day you do it. It's like, hey, after the third day, I really appreciate what you guys have done the last couple shifts. Here you go. And just make it like a thing every now and again, because what's $25 for a case of Corona for everybody? Like
Yeah,
it's
for
not,
a whole
and
case.
that
True.
little bit will boost company morale so much.
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
No,
Well, I was gonna say if you make it a consistent thing and then one day you don't do it, you'd be like, oh, geez, they didn't do it for
Well,
me today.
that's why I say like you just do it when like I feel like it's like a gut thing. Like like, okay, they've really been grinding. And I think also from an ownership perspective is you have to constantly remind yourself that like you wouldn't be an owner if it wasn't for all of these people working and how hard they work and your gratitude for what they do. And obviously if there's weekends, like you got to do what you got to do to get rid of them or build them up and make them like learn how they work best and see if you can get them there. Like a lot of people just expect people to do things and like to come in and be the best, but sometimes people need a little extra of a push. And at the end of the day, like as an owner, you would not be there if it was not for the staff that's right in front of you. So of course you don't want to do things to where they're going to constantly expect or you overset expectations as a business owner. But at the end of the day, wake up with gratitude. Like you wouldn't be able to sleep in if it wasn't for those people
Right.
opening
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean? You weren't
And I
there
feel like that's
for 4
something
doubles in a row when they
you
were.
take for granted after
Buy
a
them
while.
a case of beer after a couple of days. And you can tell in your gut, like, you know what? I feel like they genuinely deserve it this week. And there might be a week to where they're just having a shit week. Like people might suck all week and everybody's just out of alignment a little bit. Still buy them a case every now and again. Be like, hey, I know it was a really rough week. I know everybody's going through it. Just want to let you know I care. Here you go.
Now
I'm gonna get robbed as an owner.
you
I'm
are
way
done.
too empathetic.
You are too nice. Good luck. You're hiring? Because that's when you get drunk.
We are. We have a staff of 2, 1, 2 right now.
Now,
So
what do they appreciate more? What do they, after say a record-setting day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would they appreciate a case of beer, or would they appreciate, as an owner, coming over there and giving them each $50, $30 instead?
50 to 30, I guess 30 to $50. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that?
No,
Because you're losing out on money, but you're turning around saying, I just made some money, so if I make money, I'm going to go take care of them.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, would they want that more or want the beer?
Oh, absolutely. I think that they would want the cash more
always
than
the
the beer.
cash.
Because then they
always.
have the option to go buy themselves beer, or they can put that towards a bill that they need to, or a dinner like on their, because their day off is coming up and they might want to take their spouse out or someone out to dinner. You know?
I'm a big fan of gift cards to like a nice place for dinner.
You give them gift cards to your own restaurant?
Because not to other places to go. Because it's like, you can't spend this on anything else.
Yeah.
Go out and have a nice dinner. Go out and have a nice dinner.
Can I get a gift card?
Yeah. You can have as many as you want.
Nice.
Either way, I think at the end of the day, as a business owner, you have to ground yourself and find something that pulls you back into reality to remind you why you're doing all of this in the first place. And so you don't get so lost in the sauce. B, you need to be grateful for the people who work for you because you'd be nothing without them. And C, George has a drinking problem.
Probably.
No?
Pete has a smoking problem, all right?
I couldn't agree more.
I'm trying to give it up.
And
I
you
try
had
to,
a Pete problem.
I try to replace it with Tang sandwiches, but
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
never
Pete's
caught
like,
on.
I'm going to smoke a vape so I don't smoke cigarettes, but I'm going to smoke cigarettes on Tuesdays and special occasions. And then special occasions became longer
Wednesday,
than special
Thursday,
occasions.
Friday.
And then he's like, I really am not smoking that much, but he's doubling down by smoking cigarettes. And then when he's not outside, he's smoking his vape inside.
Welcome to my life.
On that
This is brutal.
On that note, that's my getaway to get out and decompress. George's is drinking. Hers is the thought about vapes. The thought
of vapes.
The thought
I
of
think
vapes.
I have a lot more healthy things
You
that
very
ground
much
me
so
out of the
do.
two of you.
I'm
But-
healthy.
You
Either
are.
way, thank you guys for listening to
Either guys,
our
punk.
Tuesday rant.
Peace
Ow.
out.
Yeah, because of the previous episodes that when it-
Boob.
I never noticed it before.
Really?
You guys suck.
What you got? What do you want?